We're going live.
Yeah, that's the sound of live. Okay. I should probably fade it out.
Live. No, abrupt.
What a world.
What a wonderful world.
Damn it.
I
don't
need
know
to
what
pick
was gonna say.
things.
But whatever it was funny.
I'm going back to back to back today.
To back? Oh, like podcast wise?
Yeah,
Back to
I
back to
did
back.
Daily Tech News Show, then I had a meeting with Acast, then a recording segment with Dr. Nikki, and then it's a thing.
Good God. Do you need to pee?
I'm
We
going
could wait.
right into this.
I
to an episode
actually
of
did have a chance to pee already, so I'm good. Thank you for asking,
Good.
though. That was-
Clutch.
Gotta get.
I mean,
Gotta get the
honestly,
water,
it's
too.
real. It's real.
It is. It is. It can be too real sometimes. What is this? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm looking at my
I'm
things.
going into an episode of Security You Should Know right after this, which involves me holding up these, which is how we keep time when people have talked too long.
Really? That's your
I
time
use
marker?
I use
That's
these little
great.
popsicles
That's so cute.
to let people know, and it makes crusty CISOs smile when they
Oh, crusty CISOs.
see them. It warms
By the
it warms their
seashore.
heart. And then when they go very long, I hold up the nonplussed popsicle, and that's when they really need to be quiet.
I'm having that weird thing where, I'm traveling and therefore you think I'd be seeing all these things because I'm out in the world and I got nothing.
Yeah. Because sometimes you're like not really out in the world when you're traveling. You're
Yeah.
traveling, but you're
But you're really in your
Cloistered.
hotel room doing podcasts all day.
exactly. No, back to back. What?
I don't know. A couple
No.
years ago, I feel like being in a hotel was like, oh, I figured out what shrub is because it was in the minibar.
Oh,
There was
yeah,
shrub in your
right.
minibar?
That's pretty
I
good
was in
minibar.
DC in like 2019, and I remember they had like, and then we were all like, don't touch it because it's $40.
The other problem is,
Wow.
and I say this with all humility, we're too good.
Yeah,
Because
I know.
I used to go to like the hotel bar and see something like a shrub and go, ooh, that's new. Now I go to
Now
the
you're
hotel
like,
bar and I see
"Hey,
something
Nick."
like, well, we talked about that.
It's tough. It's tough. Like there are so many things, and I say this with a complete lack of irony. There are so many things that we have gotten to years ago,
Yes.
like we did years ago. That now it's just like, do we just go ahead and bring it on back around? Like I don't really know here.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
think we
The-
have
the
to
thing
allow
lapping is
ourselves
real.
to do that sometimes.
The thing lapping, exactly. We might have
Yeah,
to.
thing
We might have to start
lapping.
doing it.
Indeed.
Something about the way
Well,
that you
this-
pronounce CISO you should know has caused me to get that Bieber song in my head. CISO you should know that my mama don't like you. Like,
And we have a
just
new
in case you want to know how
it's
my
time to wrap up now.
how my like weird brain hopping is happening.
Oh my God, please make that and then play that when you hold
So
up the
you should
popsicle
know
stick.
Synapses are
my
fired.
mama
Okay.
don't like you and she likes everyone.
I'm actually just going to isolate Molly's audio, and we're just going to only use that.
Oh
People
no,
are s-
Discord said they couldn't hear that.
I know,
but-
I know. People are saying they only hear me,
But
in
that was such
Discord.
good singing.
And
I
iCore
don't
in
know
YouTube
why.
only hears us.
No, you
in-
didn't want to miss that.
YouTube hears both of us, right?
Yes, that's what I'm told.
Oh, I think I might.
And
know
CISOs don't
why.
like to admit that they were wrong. They get so caught up in their jobs. Okay, sorry.
Can I just say one of you know how there are certain hills that people continue to throw themselves on upon which to die,
Yeah.
and some of them can be extraordinarily petty. We've pretty much like CISA, CISO, like these are like the agreed upon, like, but like I hear so many like people trying to like CISO is trying, like they're trying to do that.
Really?
Like just every now and then, and we're like,
SZA?
yeah, like yeah, SZA, yeah, and we're just like,
I'm gonna
No.
swing. Sorry.
but like they're the Earl people, it's fine, but everyone else is kind of
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Yep, you're just gonna have to.
we
sorry,
all
yeah.
everyone else is, but I just love that it's like no, this
They're
is
the-
just me.
They're the same people who insist that data are plural. You know who I'm talking about.
Data.
Right. Exactly. Data are plural.
Data are plural. Yeah.
From a chandelier.
And it like doesn't matter
You said
at
data.
all. It's
No one
just
can hear me.
I
It's the good news.
like
Yeah, no, that is exactly, that crowd is the crossover for all of those behaviors.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to shake them.
and it you know, listen, they live their life. They're happy with it. Ultimately, it doesn't
Does
truly
it matter? Exactly.
No, at all. It just you notice it.
It's funny. Tom's light is so green that it looks like he's coming to us from an aquarium. And then StreamYard has added the little waves at the bottom of our try box, and they're this identical color.
Tom had an orange light on the other side of his face, he would look like a 2003 movie poster.
So true.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think maybe people in Discord might be able to hear both of you now. Maybe.
If you
Tess?
can hear me in Discord, say the word pumpernickel in the chat.
Say potato if you're a person and not a bot.
Now you can hear them. Okay.
Okay.
You know the guy who
Say,
turns
ask
funny.
them the secret word again.
The secret word for the Discord chat is pumpernickel. Pumpernickel. Type that in the chat for a chance to win nothing other than
nothing.
the sound of my voice.
Say
Hey.
potato. Pumpernickel, there it is.
There it is.
You know the guy who turns we know this guy because I talked about on the show the I Have One Daughter song.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
The guy
right.
who turns Tinder conversations into and he's got one that's like say potato, Elizabeth, say potato. Say potato, and it gets like super
Oh yeah.
Yep. I can't stop, won't stop singing today, apparently. Sorry. I don't know.
Woo.
Don't know, can't explain it.
Okay. Well, the
Yeah,
good
Zoe
news
and
is I can hear, Discord can hear, you can hear, everybody can hear.
We're
We're winning.
all
We're doing it.
good.
We are doing all the things.
It's happening. And the other best part is I don't have to go immediately to another thing right after this.
Oh, yay.
So this is just fun now.
That's
it's
absolutely delightful.
Playing with house money.
I will
Yeah.
tell you, I have been emotionally volatile as a mofo today. And therefore, I am thrilled to be here because it helps every time.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
It really does. Like, there are literally Wednesdays where I'm just like, I am not okay. Thank God. It's a thing time. This is already helping.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Sing it
like
out.
that. I like that. I like that
Sing it
our
out.
show is medicine.
It's a thing. The podcast that helps.
Yeah. I do have something to do as soon as we're done here, and that is eat lunch at a
Same.
noodle shop.
Ooh, we're getting low blood sugar, Tom.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Remind me where you are again?
I'm in the far off land of Las Vegas.
That's right.
If you didn't know already, me revealing the art on the hotel wall might be a hint.
Oh my.
Uh-huh. All right, this is
a
the
lot of
one.
legs.
And how do I find it?
Yeah. The best part is when I had myself positioned for cord killers like this, and you just saw the legs coming out of the side of my head.
They're just coming right out of your ear.
Oh, hotel art. Never change. Never change.
Never change, hotel art. Never change. Oh my gosh.
Alrighty.
All right, then do we want to roll into it so Tom can get some sustenance in a little bit?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not in a rush or anything, but that was not me saying I'm starving. It was me saying
No, no.
I have a fun thing.
Yes, it's a
look
a treat.
I
Not
have a
another
fun thing to
show.
look forward to, which is this episode.
just be right here under the.
Makes it
We hold that
way
lady
worse.
up because they are not wearing life jackets. So I'm concerned.
Here.
Yeah, just right there.
That's
Just
the
no,
millennial
little up,
take
little-
of that. Yeah.
Oh goodness gracious. Oh
right, let's-
goodness gracious.
Let's clap this up in 3, 2, 1.
And music in 3, 2.
Give it to me. Give it to
Hey
me.
everyone, Brown. I'm Molly Wood.
And I'm Tom Merritt.
Welcome to It's a Thing, the weekly podcast supported by you, which is all about things that are just things. They're just things. Things that are things.
I was
It's a thing.
explaining this show to our new Acast creator manager today, Allie. It was lovely to meet Allie. And I was like, it's a show about trends, about things, you know, like stuff that becomes a thing. And she got it immediately because she's
Good.
super smart, of course.
As she
but-
should, yes.
Yeah. But it's like,
really-
yeah, that really is all you got to say.
I know, and it works almost every time. I would say, like, I don't know, maybe 1 in 100 times I've had people not be sure what I mean by, but once you say to someone, you know, like, it's a thing, then they're like, oh, when
It's in
you
the
say
name.
the title, they don't get it. But then when you say, you know, like trends, like stuff it's a thing, like it's a
You're
thing.
like, is that a
They
thing?
go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just, but it is in fact that simple. We are not trying to trick you. This is not a title that's trying to trick you. This is on the
No.
nose. This is a Taiwan semiconductor manufacturing daily tech news show. Like, we're keeping it.
It is what it says on the tin.
It's
Okay.
what it says.
We are trying to trick you into buying things at our shop, though. How
That
can
is
we
who
trick
are
you?
going to do that. How can we trick you? What's it going to take, friends?
It's a thing.me/shop is where you go
Yep.
to,
You can get
to be tricked.
a shirt that says "Got Protein" on it. You can get a shirt that has multiple iPhone alarms because that was a thing.
Man,
You can
God
get-
Protein has lasted too. That one's still relevant.
Really, and it just gets actually more absurd by the minute. Like the
It
protein
was
thing is
hard.
just not.
We went to pick up groceries at the beginning of, because we're here for a week. We went to pick up groceries. It was hard to find beverages that didn't have protein in them.
Oh, like come on, guys.
I'm like, no. And I'm not talking about like milkshakes or anything, like sodas, but they have protein. I'm like, why? Why are you doing that? I don't
It is-
understand.
Such a weird world of protein. Although fiber's like the dark horse. It's creeping in, so we're keeping an eye on it. Just so you know, don't worry. We are aware,
We are on the fiber
and we are
case.
keeping an eye on it. Anyway,
We are
so
going
many
to
good things.
give you regular updates on fiber.
Regular updates. See what we did there? Yeah. I at this moment actually am using the It's a Thing word cloud
Oh, mouse pad?
mouse pad. I believe this one actually may no longer be in stock. I think you just have to get a regular one that just says It's a Thing, but it's there. It's there.
That's why you need to go to the it's a thing.me/shop, because stuff goes out of stock and you don't want to miss out.
FOMO.
Yeah. That's another way that I trick you into going to the shop.
You need
I
it.
shouldn't tell people that, should I?
No.
Speaking of beverages, though, which we were just doing, did you know there's a fight between Diet Coke and Coke Zero lovers?
No. Is there? Like,
It's a thing.
how serious are we talking here? I feel as though I have seen a lot of impassioned defense of Diet Coke lately.
Yes.
But I didn't know it was in opposition to Coke Zero. I thought it was
Yeah.
just in opposition to snobby people who are like, you can't have a soda.
Coke Zero is the like establishment diet brand. It's what boring old people drink. Whereas Diet Coke is like, what's wrong with Diet Coke? Diet Coke tastes better. Coke Zero is trying to pretend to be something it's not. Diet Coke is for real. Yeah, and like you said, there's all these impassioned defenses. I can't tell how serious it is. I don't think it's incredibly serious. I think it's pretty lighthearted social media stuff, but it's definitely something going on. And you should know that when you're drinking a Coke Zero, you are signaling that you are, staid, old, tried and true, versus Diet Coke, you're young, fresh, and exciting.
I'm sorry, that's the part of this that I am having a very, very, very hard time reconciling because listen, friends, good try, but Diet Coke is in fact the OG. Coke Zero is the interloper, and the fact
Not
that you have
anymore,
decided
Molly.
to rediscover Diet Coke, cute, is
Yep.
very cute. But once again, Gen X is here to tell you, like, we've been knowing.
That's a very Coke Zero perspective, Molly.
How dare you? I never strayed. Unlike some of you fools, I have never strayed from Diet Coke, nor will I ever.
Yeah. Well, that just
Oh my God,
you
this is
you've always
hilarious.
been young, fresh, and exciting. That's all that means.
Thank you. I appreciate you. It's so weird.
Yeah, I was really, as a
Oh.
Gen Xer, also taken aback when I saw people defending Diet Coke. I'm like, what is this, old people? And then I'm like, oh no, it's the opposite. Interesting. Okay. I kind of, yeah. I
I'm
have a
like,
Diet Pepsi in the just to stay out of the fight right now.
ew, don't be ridiculous. No, 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 no.
Pick a side. We're at
Pick a side,
war.
bro. Pick a side. Like listen, we are original. We are OG Diet Coke. I mean, I remember when Coke Zero was introduced and it was like anathema, but I have often wondered who drinks it. But I just thought it was the like, I thought millennials, but millennials seem to have, this is a millennial Gen Z battle, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. It does seem to draw
Because my
fairly,
kid drinks
fairly
Coke Zero, I
evenly.
think.
Oh, what?
I
Really?
think. I don't know now.
Oh, I thought the Diet Coke was the younger people.
I
Interesting.
thought millennials were, although millennials are older than I think they are right now. So maybe it
Yeah.
is Gen Z's or Diet Coke. And
But your
millennials are
son
Coke
is an
Zero.
old soul.
I mean, and to be honest, I don't know what he actually does right now. Like, I would be hard pressed to tell you because he's been away at college. So when he
Yeah.
gets back, I'm going to have to ask him. This is hilarious, though. But I have definitely noticed the claiming of Diet Coke and almost a bit of a sort of a wellness people backlash about it, too. Just like, please.
Yeah.
Just
The
don't
drawing
come
up
for
in
me
the
about that.
generational lines, I'm a little fuzzier on exactly where it goes, but there's definitely a fight between the Diet Coke and the Coke Zero lovers for sure.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. Okay, well, now I know what I'm going to do with a can of Diet Coke, which is keep one in my house purse at all times so
Your
that I
house
always have one on me no matter where I am in the house. So barely, I thought I was having this conversation with my sister-in-law and she was talking about her friend who is just so like smart and clever and cutting edge. And she was like, my friend has a house purse. And I was like, tell me more about a house purse. And the idea is that there is just one bag
Mhm.
in your house that has all your stuff in it. And you carry it around the house with you so that you're never like, damn it, I left my Kindle in another room.
Yeah.
It's got your AirPods, your Kindle, your Diet Coke, your charger, your phone, your water bottle, maybe some sunscreen, depending on the house and where you're going to end up outside or whatever. But like the idea is almost much like you would take a beach bag to the beach on vacation. You have a house purse and it's a dedicated bag. And it could even be your purse. Like one of my son's friends was here and she said that she just, she's like, it's her purse,
Yeah.
which is a really big bag and she carries it all around.
That's
And
the
I could
true
sort of-
efficiency is using your regular purse as your house purse.
Exactly. Cause will say it could be like kind of annoying to take AirPods out of the house purse. But so then I was like, that's genius. I want to try it. And then I heard someone, I think on an airplane, mention it. And I was like, wait a minute. So I don't think it's this woman's invention. It's like a thing. And then sure enough, apparently there was like a big viral moment for house purses sometime late last year, because I found an article in Reader's Digest.
Which, by the way, I think we said was a thing not that long ago, or at least but maybe in the post show we talked
It
about.
seems to be a bit back, actually.
That's amazing.
And so there was just like a little TikTok moment, and it was inspired evidently by Sophia from Golden Girls, who was always carrying around her signature straw bag, even walking around the house.
So it ties into the Golden Girls being a thing. That's amazing.
Right. It really does. And so then all the TikTokers who did videos about it were crediting Sophia Petrillo from Golden Girls for this freaking house purse thing. And honestly, I mean, this is an actual kind of game changer of a thing, Discovery, because I'm like, wow, this is beyond useful. I just dropped in the Discord a link to the original viral TikTok that showed off the house purse and credited Sophia. Hers is actually a little
genius,
caddy.
too. Oh, it's small.
Keep going. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's brilliant because I cannot tell you how many times, and I will tell you that in the throes of perimenage, as my wellness coach calls it,
Perimenage. That's great.
when I discover that I've gotten all of the things and I have settled myself and I am on the couch and like my foot hurts because, whatever, plantar fasciitis, because and then that's when I discover that my phone or my glasses are in another room. That's when the rage happens.
Yeah.
And house purse solves all of that.
House purse will reduce rage.
It will. I believe that it actually really genuinely will reduce rage. Here are things that could go in there: a notebook and a planner, pens, glasses, reading tablet or current book, a pack of tissues, AirPods, lip balm or glass, a bottle or glass, a bottle of hand lotion, a water bottle, and my phone.
Genius.
Genius. House purse. Also fun to say.
I want a house purse now.
Yeah.
Because
It's not just for ladies. Anybody can have a house
absolutely
purse.
not. Yeah.
Yep.
How many times have I been like both hands full of things because I'm just moving to another room? Granted, if you're in a studio apartment, which I used to live in, probably not as big of a deal because you can just reach over, across the place. But
Yep.
even a smaller apartment, you got 2 rooms, you're going from one to the other. You need a house purse.
You just need your little tote. And if it's big enough to put your laptop in, even better. Because like I move the laptop around the house because, whatever. Sometimes I'm working on the couch. Sometimes I'm working at the table. Sometimes I'm in the office. I just think it is so smart. And by the way, just reading this article, which I had not until today, tissues, that's a freaking unlock.
Mm-hmm.
How often do you have to get up? Because you're like, oh, I just sat down, but
I
it's
need a
allergy
tissue,
season.
and it's over there. Because we keep the tissues on Eileen's side of the couch. So if I need one, I
Yeah.
have to either lay out like an animal or sometimes over an animal because my dog's on the couch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or get up. Ugh. Ugh.
No, not getting up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not here to exercise.
It is, in fact, Icor in the Discord is like also known as an I don't have to get up from the couch purse. Exactly.
Brilliant. However, I might suggest you leave the house purse at home if you're going outside to engage in dusking.
Now what?
Don't misinterpret dusking. I imagine when I first saw this word, all kinds of things it was not. This
Dusty
is really
busking?
just going and watching the sunset.
Oh my God, they have a name for everything.
But it's a trend to say you go out, you sit, you disconnect, right? It's all part of that kind of attempt, and you just watch the light disappear, and you actively notice the change in the colors of the sky, etc., as a way to just kind of root and calm yourself.
Wow. That's awesome.
It doesn't mean anything else but watching the sunset, but it is called
amazing.
dusking.
It is amazing to watch. I don't even know what to call like the content generation discover living your life, doing things that you do in the world. Perhaps you go outside and go to the park, touch grass.
Touch grass, right?
Perhaps you take a little bit of a break from working and, I don't know, meditate or read a book. Protect your peace. I feel like there have been like 10 of these recently. We need to like go and collect them from our previous, because there have been so many of these recently where it's like, you really gave a name to just sitting outside and watching the sunset. You really had to make it like a thing.
Is that Rich calling it dusk maxing in the YouTube chat?
Yeah, seriously. Nature maxing, says Icor. I mean, like.
I think this is
friction maxing. It just means shopping.
Branding has become so top of mind for people. And so, yeah, you can't just say go outside. That's not good branding. You got to touch grass. You can't just say watch the sunset. That sounds like what people who drink Coke Zero do.
Embarrassing.
You got to go dusking.
Go dusking. You're right. It's not. That's what I was grasping for when I came up with content generation. You're absolutely right. It's the branding generation. And that, and by the way, that isn't even an age generation. That's just like everybody on the internet. Like you got it.
It's everybody engaged in that part of the world, right? It's like, ooh, it's all about branding. Branding is no longer a dirty word.
No, it's a must have because the branding is what lets you create content around it. What would the conversation do? Or or Urban Dictionary or, Know Your Meme. What would it do if we weren't giving things names and brands?
Yeah. If we weren't brand maxing.
We're brand maxing. We're content maxing.
We really are.
Oh my God. All right. Well, I have a rebrand.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
There have been historically there have been lots of words to refer to people considered to be sexually promiscuous in one way or another.
Yeah. Loose.
Frequently, these words, loose is like the mildest among them.
Mhm.
Or I believe actually my grandmother used to use the term bear cat,
Ooh, I like that.
which was awesome.
Yeah.
He's just this is an actual conversation that occurred. My son was like 6 months old. We're like, they're playing, my family's playing cards. The ladies are playing pinochle. And my grandmother's talking about like one of our cousins. There are like 300 of them. And she goes, he's just a real bear cat. And I look over and I'm like, what is a bear cat? And she goes, oh, you know.
And then you did. And then you immediately did know.
I didn't, but I also did, but I definitely did. Yeah. So like lots of things like that. And I was actually saying to a friend, I'm like, I'm so irritated that we're still, putting women in this box and whatever. And she was like, oh, now there's just a gender neutral term and it's a bop.
Oh,
yeah,
that's so nice. That's actually better than loose. Yeah,
I know. It's because frankly, it's sort of non-judgmental.
It's positive, even like a song is a bop. That song is a bop, right?
Yeah, like it's just for fun. They're just for fun, but that's it. A bop. Calling someone a bop, being fun and sexually promiscuous, but mostly in a non-gendered way. Urban Dictionary has it listed at the very bottom, and of course, they had to go any woman. Like I think it started that way,
but it doesn't have to be. Okay.
But but my understanding is that at least on college campuses, it is evolving and being used in a much more non-gender way, and I love that for us.
They're a bop.
It's just a bop.
It's positive. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's onomatopoeia.
Exactly. It's
all the things that you need.
We do need an It's a Thing pocket dictionary. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's a really good one. That's a good one to know. I have not run into that one in the wild yet.
Yeah.
So
he's just like, you don't want to fall for that one. He's a bop.
He's a
right?
Bop. They're
Delightful.
a bop. Yeah.
They're just a bop.
All right. So what do we think is the thing of the week then?
Oh man.
I kind of like House Purse. I'm not gonna lie.
That one's a revelation. I love House Purse, even though it's not brand new, but it is it's really fun and cool. Yeah. And you can and useful.
Yeah, it's practical.
Yeah.
It's a tip. All right, House Purse it is.
House Purse.
That's going to be our spin-off show. Practical advice.
Practical things. Like practical magic. Practical
It's a tip.
It's a tip.
All right, let's get to your feedback. Feedback at it'sathing.me. Ambassador Domo thinks electronic shelf labels might be a thing. Asking, are they a good thing? Because they give you accuracy and timelessness and they're not, prone to errors. Or are they a bad thing? Potentially eliminating. He also shared supporting links of potential electronic label controversies from Food and Wine Magazine, NRF.com, and I don't know what Civil Eats is, but it sounds like it's about food too. Because the unions don't want what they call surveillance pricing. I didn't read these, so I don't know what that means. But
yeah,
the United Food and Commercial Workers Union argued that digital shelf labels are harmful to workers and consumers alike. Because they enable companies to engage in surveillance pricing, tailoring prices to individual consumers.
Right.
Okay.
Potentially.
Yeah. I mean, the job implication of this might be a little overstated. Although it is time intensive to go around and mark stuff. I remember having to do that in the bookstore.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's sort of that feels to me, and I don't want to sound unsympathetic here, but that is sort of just like, we don't want technology to take away the job of going around and physically marking and changing the thing. And that feels a little like
the smart store will use that time to do something that's actually useful.
Exactly.
Like helping people. Right.
Right. But, right. Yeah. Like go help a person instead of being like, oh, I have to change this price tag. What's so interesting about this is that I have heard about smart labels being used, especially the rollout in Europe in particular was about reducing food waste. Like it's lower the price automatically the closer something gets to its expiration date to move it so that you don't have to end up throwing it away. And I obviously, for climate reasons, could not be more in favor of that usage.
Sure.
I do think that there could be a concern about surveillance pricing, but that relies on such more infrastructure than just an electronic label that part of me doesn't even want to engage in that at all. Well, actually, we don't have to because it's a thing, and the fact is, like, this is a thing. Yay!
Here's
free.
Here's my thoughts on the surveillance pricing. Definitely possible. Definitely, this technology makes it possible. We have the technology to do it. It is so complicated that most stores aren't going to want to do it. Or if they try, they'll do it wrong and they'll find out like that's too complicated. It's not worth the effort. Because remember, if you don't have a tag on the product itself and you change the price on the sign as I'm picking it up, you also have to continue to associate that with me all the way to the checkout counter and give me that price.
Yep.
Which
And
again, totally technologically possible.
Totally.
But how many of these stores have put in just walk out? Not many, because they don't want to deal with the error rates and all of that. So, yeah, certainly something to put on the radar.
Cameras all through the store, and then they have to use facial recognition, which is like extremely, difficult and expensive to identify the shoppers. Then they have to match those shoppers to their profile. Like, that feels unlikely.
It feels like something the grocery store would get wrong. Is what it sounds like.
It just feels like the thing that you say when you're like, we got a lot of union guys. Sorry, I know I'm going to get flack for this and I don't care. It feels like the thing you say when you're like, we got a lot of union guys who work overnight shifts. And one of the things they do is change the price tags and we don't want that to go away. And I'm like, you know what? They do. Those jobs could be different. And direct those jobs to preventing food waste or whatever. Like the job doesn't have to go away.
There are other things that they could be doing that they can't do right now because you have to spend so much time changing the tags. Maybe I mean, the fact that we have tags, we have UPC codes instead of putting the price tags on the individual products didn't reduce the jobs. I don't know that this is as
we also we do have surveillance pricing, so solve it by lobbying for regulation around surveillance pricing. We have it online. Yeah. We have it with bonus programs, whatever those are called, the loyalty programs. Like it exists and probably shouldn't. So maybe this just feels like solving for getting rid of the tag is solving for the wrong problem,
Because the best use case of the tag is, like you said, like, ooh, these apples are going bad. Let's reduce the price by 10 cents. And you only have to reduce it 2 places, or actually 1 place in the database. The database then tells the cash register and the tag, it's now 10 cents cheaper. Everybody wins.
Totally.
Yeah.
It is kind of sad how everyone's just like, this would be cool, except for like capitalism's gonna ruin it. But potentially very powerful food waste solution. And PS.
Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. That's
definitely
a really good point. Yeah.
Definitely a thing. Larry from Columbus writes in on a potential thing. Tom, Molly, and Rich, have you already talked about The Amazing Digital Circus? It's an animated web series that started on YouTube and was later picked up by Netflix. The final 2 episodes are titled The Amazing Digital Circus: The Last Act. It will initially be released in theaters on June 6th and then released on YouTube about 2 weeks later. There's definitely a larger category of fan event limited theatrical releases, which you've discussed at least a few times. I know you also talked about red light masks for skincare, but did you mention them as being used as recovery aids for soft tissue injuries? The infrared part makes sense. It's the same principle as a heating pad. I'm a little skeptical about the red light part. Still, I've got one coming tomorrow as I can't ever seem to completely shake a nagging elbow injury.
I loved that Larry went immediately from, I'm a little skeptical, but I'm going to try it.
But I got one, though.
I can get rid of this elbow pain.
I'm in.
I'll stop being skeptical.
Yep.
That's great. I love that. And no, I hadn't heard about the Amazing Digital Circus. That's something I will keep an eye out for. It sounds fun.
I have, and I'm kind of surprised that I'm like annoyed that I didn't bring it because somebody did mention it, but it didn't occur to me to look it up and see if it was a thing. I thought we did talk about it.
Did we? And
I thought we did talk about the red light therapy for.
Oh yeah.
For tissue damage.
Yeah, because I've had it done on my shoulder.
Yeah, and I have a doohickey. You probably got the same one. I have the jazz band, the DNA Vibe jazz band, and I use it and it's got like red light and then some blue thing, like magnetic resonance.
I don't have that.
And also it can do vibration. So if it's like an injury, it can loosen and red light and whatever. Man, that thing, like when I use it regularly for plantar fasciitis, like it works. Full stop. Like,
I have to buy a
also
a
there are some
heated
FDA studies.
eye mask based on my doctor's recommendation to help kind of get rid of these things that happen with my eye. It's like a recurring eye itchy thing, and she's like, you got to get this thing, and she's like, plus it just feels good.
I
just
bet.
Yeah, because it's just heated eye mask. You just put it over. Sounds. I can't wait to get it.
That sounds lovely. But also, yes, there are real studies. Like, just to answer your question, there are like real FDA studies and international studies too
On the
that
red
do
light
seem
thing.
to say that it aids in connective tissue repair and actually stimulates like mitochondria and repair.
Yeah,
So
it's
yeah,
a thing.
and
you
it's
might say.
non-invasive and it's not a drug. So like,
Yeah, right.
worth a try.
Matt Z from Hudson, Ohio, the quaint capital of Ohio, says producer Rich, needs a thing check. Matt says, Dear Tom, Molly, and Rich, I wanted to get a thing check on an old thing that is back, and that is the hacky sack. I'm watching some high school boys kicking the sack while I wait for Memorial Day parade to get to me. I've also seen some videos pop up on my feed of kids doing new tricks. Let me know your thoughts.
Dude, my kid came home for spring break with a hacky sack.
Bingo. Done.
I know. Once
books.
again, why
Thank you,
do I
Matt.
not like? Why do I not clock it as the thing that it is?
It's hard to see the things for the trees.
It is, and he was like, "Oh yeah, it's totally back. Everyone's doing it. Nailed it."
Okay. Well
Melly
done.
writes in on mountain views, specifically Rich and also Tom. Well, I cannot speak to Salt Lake directly as a resident, but I can speak to living in the Denver metro and literally driving towards the Rocky Mountains as my commute every morning. It is one of the nicest commutes I've ever had as I drive due west. And I say that having lived in San Diego with a view of the Coronado Bridge from my backyard for 4.5 years before living here. Denver obviously has all the amenities of being a large major urban core as well.
All right.
I missed this conversation, but I do love a mountain view.
And an ad for the Denver Chamber. of
I know,
Commerce.
seriously. Exactly. And also,
Not that I disagree. Denver's great. And then Chip from Boston has a thing. Hi, Motori. I should have emailed about this 2 weeks ago when I first heard about it from my barber. He's an amateur entrepreneur with a knack for making money, and he saw his tween daughters collecting squish toys called Nedos, or pronounced Nidos. So it's spelled N-E-H, but it's pronounced Nidos. So he started buying and reselling them at his barber shop. He said before he knew it, kids were lining up after school to buy them. Apparently, they are hard to get. There are all different colors and styles, and much like the Beanie Babies, certain ones are worth more than others or rarer than others. I didn't think much of it at first, since my 9-year-old hasn't mentioned them yet. That changed yesterday when she asked if I could buy her some. She didn't just ask for some, though. She asked for very specific styles and colors and told me not to get others because those aren't cool. And confirmed. Anyway, he's off to buy squish toys from his barber.
as you do, as one does. Wow, good one. I had no idea there's a Nido toy shortage. Boy, we really just will keep on making up a toy and getting people to buy it until there's a shortage. And just so you know, don't hang on to those because they are not, in fact, going to be. Nobody's rebuying Beanie Babies.
We hear a lot about how we evolved to be hunters, but we also evolved to be gatherers.
Well said. Well said, sir. Thank you for all of your emails, feedback, and it's a thing.me is where you can send us more wonderful material for the show. Patreon.com/it's a thing is where you can support the show and make sure that we, in fact, get to continue to do this week after week. It is our privilege and our pleasure, and it is all thanks to you, especially to those of you who support us at the shout out level. And that's why we thank you with a little something extra. This week's shout outs are based on Billboard Hot 100 songs that feature, because we're almost done with it, the word school.
School's out for summer, folks, would be an example of a song on the Billboard Hot 100 that
Exactly.
features the word school.
It's that time of year.
As is Mike Akins is Out by Gary U.S. Bonds.
Be true to your Gabrielle Cohen by the Beach Boys.
Swingin' Lee Price by Bobby Rydell.
AB Puppies Out by Alice Cooper.
For summer. Dear Laura Abel / Old School by Tupac.
Oh, sick. Hi, Eric Duncan Dance by the Silvers.
Ballad of the Home A.J. Venturella Girl by Olivia Rodrigo.
Lonely Mike Lurch Year by the Hudson Brothers.
Gary U.S. Bond's back with Morris Jones is in.
Boy, that guy loved school.
Yeah, he did.
Remember the Days of the Old Baylor Trucks Yard by Cat Stevens.
Jake Wood's Boy Crush by AWB.
So High Stub, Texas by Taylor Swift.
Perfect. I'm going back to Benjamin Forrest by D. Clark.
The Butt from the Kevin Sill Days soundtrack, Jeez, by EU.
And Me and Julio Down by the A.A. Ron Yard by Paul Simon.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Congratulations, by the way, to everybody who's got a grad this weekend or some weekend coming soon. It is definitely the season, and I see you everywhere. Great job, everyone. Thank you for listening. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, you might want to buy them a graduation gift at our store. It's athing.me/shop.
You absolutely might. Great idea. Get to shop and see you next week.
Politicians to take that high. Just beat a rhythm to the beat of life.
Seriously, what better graduation gift than one that shows that you are hip with the kids?
That's right.
Get
Yeah,
them.
you,
Get them.
in
Let's
fact-
make a hat that says "You're a bop."
No.
So we
Let's not do
need
that.
you're a bop and I'm a bop.
And I'm a bop. Right.
I'm with a bop.
I'm with the bop. Oh my god.
That's
Do
a bop.
we make? Wait, no, never mind. This is more off.
Dude,
You could
Dusting
make
killing me.
specific demographic. I guess putting it into demographics would then defeat the purpose of
Yeah.
Yeah.
bop being non-gendered.
Right. Which I am going to continue to insist that it is.
I won't make
until
I won't
kids-
make a bop daddy hat. So I won't do it.
Where did I know we're just like
Oh no, it's Bomp. That's too bad.
Bomp.
Who put the Bomp in the Bomp from
Yeah,
1961?
I was
I
about
had
to.
I'm glad I chucked. Yeah.
I have a friend who does a show every summer on the radio called Who Put the Bump, and I thought it was Who Put the Bop as well, and I was about to text him being like, "Your show's awesome now." Turns out it's still not awesome.
But you could
Grand.
do spin-offs.
Yeah.
That could become Who Put the Bop, or we
Who
could
Put-
do at the Bop.
You could just do Who Put the Bop, and then it's just all sexy jams. I don't know.
yeah, something like that. Who put the bop?
It's all the sexy versions of the Disney songs they play at the end of the Disney movies.
Kids Bop Kids just got weird.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Sorry.
No,
Abort.
that's just a public service announcement.
Ixnay on the KBK. Just didn't. I wish I hadn't said it. I wish I could have stopped it. It was
No,
already
it's an important thing for people to be
just
aware
a good
of.
note. It's just a good
Yeah.
note. Things are
Now
changing.
that's what I call bop.
Exactly. Things are somewhere.
Cindy
someone,
Lauper's She Bop now totally.
you know,
totally
some
changed it.
college
Nick-
kid has already figured out all of this. By the way, so like I know you're tempted to judge me. They already thought of it.
Yeah.
They already know.
Oh, they
Nick
know.
with the C does justify that Kids Bop was never not weird. So there
Fair.
is that.
Also fair.
Fair. Yeah.
So what do we think? Do we think that StreamYard just wants me to create an account and that's why I can't see chat anymore? And until I actually create an account and log in, I won't
I
be
don't
able
know
to
why
see.
you can't see chat. That's ridiculous.
I
It's
agree.
horse hockey.
I should be able to just show
Horse
up,
pocky.
do it. But I mean, it would be the way of things to be like, oh, I'm sorry, you do have to have an account for that. You have to log in to your
No,
plant.
I don't think that.
But I didn't have to before.
Because they don't get anything from you making an account. And the account
Don't they,
is for-
Tom?
The account is for being an admin and like changing cameras and stuff, and they actively don't want you to do that.
Right.
Yes.
But yeah, I cannot see the things. I'm going to
It'd be
submit a
irresponsible
request.
for you to be changing settings willy-nilly. Be very bad.
Wait, now, Tom, your audio kind of went away. Is that just me?
No, it sounded like he was being a second Tom has entered the studio. Oh no.
Now you
We're in
could.
the infinite regressive Toms.
I know.
Not that I mean, there are worse things in life that I'd rather have multiple of.
Can you hear me now?
I mean, we can hear you, but it sounds
Oh,
like you
You were
are
underwater.
extremely
Or
quiet.
something.
or underwater or yeah. You're like on an AirPod in your pocket. You seem to be back now though.
But I'm back normal sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was because I created that second StreamYard. But when I went into the second StreamYard without being logged in, it gave me the chat. So it's
Guys,
clearly like a
This is an
caching issue.
anti-Mollywood.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Today I almost had a complete. Now, this is where I am acknowledging to myself, like, I'm tired. That's okay. Like, I've been on the road for 3 weeks, and then I had a very stacked birthday weekend, and that was really fun.
Yay! Happy birthday again.
Thank you. So, like, I'm probably just tired, but, and you know, perimenage. And I was walking today, and I was trying to do speech to text from my AirPods, and the AirPods, like, I would hit the little button, and it would go beep boop, like, okay, speech to text is on. Now it's off though. We're not doing that today
Yeah.
for the
Well,
whole
there-
lot. And I was like, I will start hysterically sobbing and throw everything. Like, what the is Apple doing? Like, what are they? It's like they're literally introducing just teeny little bullshit into my day to cause me to lose my mind. Like, it's just like it's a targeted attack on people who are trying to get things done. Apple is now targeting us for trying to get things done. Just like, no, we're not doing that.
It's like reverse.
Also, your battery just pew, since that
It's
new
reverse
update.
Clippy.
It's
I
reverse.
see you're
Clippy.
trying to get something done. Let me stop you.
Maybe it's
This is their
anti-AI.
anti-AI strategy. They can't get the AI into Siri.
We hear you don't
So-
like AI, so
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 they're making you
you're-
less efficient regular so that when they just fix it, then you're like, whoa, this productivity jump. Here we go.
Oh yeah, the productivity jump will be infinity if they ever figure it out. Just why? Why? I swear. I swear. And then finally I was like,
sure
okay,
do.
maybe this is, I just need to be dog maxing. Like they're like, you know, I'm like, maybe I don't need to be talking about the California governor's race on my dog walk, even though there's just no other time to do that because I'm 3 weeks behind because I've been on the road. See how it all turns into a spiral. But yes, I was like, okay, single tasking is what we're doing.
I like my new single tasking operating system.
Apple's just trying to get me to single task. It's an agent of single tasking.
Our new monotask agent is going to enable newfound productivity.
I had
Oh,
a-
we need. I love the idea of dog maxing, but we need a better term for just like petting your dog as like a lifestyle. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go offline, gonna pet max, whatever.
I'm sure that there is, they've
Touching
got
fur.
to come up with that. Touching fur. Yeah, exactly.
touching
Well,
fur.
don't like that either.
It's a little, yeah, exactly. The problem is like pet maxing, touching fur, they all get weird.
Yeah, kids bop. Yeah,
But there's got to be something that, because you know they talk about the serotonin boost from just like snuggling your pets or whatever. They're gonna have a name for that soon, any minute now. Any minute. So
Snugglumating.
hey, have you guys? And you probably have. Have you made agents?
Yes.
Yeah,
How many agents do you have?
Actively, none.
Yeah.
I make them, they don't really do things the way I want them to, and I give up.
I have like just like a co-work instance going, and it has like some scheduled tasks that it does on certain days. That's pretty much where I'm at.
So I interviewed these two people when I was in Redmond for the Microsoft Pod. And one of them was like, I have 34 agents all managed by a chief of staff. And then the other guy was like, I have 32 agents also basically managed by a single sort of chief of staff agent that I interact with daily.
Yeah.
And so two things about that. One, I was like, you always wonder, like, is there a product you're using that I haven't encountered yet? Because they don't work that good, like in general, I don't think. And then, but then I was like, why do you have 32 agents? And he was like, oh, because you have to create, yeah. He's like, because you have to create a specific agent for like every discrete part of your job. Because if you ask them to do too many things,
Yeah.
then they fall apart and run around in circles and die. You know, he didn't say it just like that, but basically.
Yeah.
And I was like, well,
They say nice things like context collapse. Yes.
yeah, that. I'm like, doesn't that seem
One of the Cord Killers listeners called it First Day
Contrary.
Doug because they worked with a guy that everyone called First Day Doug because they're like, every day it's like his first day at work. You have to explain everything to him.
Oh, we've all worked with a First Day Doug.
That's amazing. It's like
It's
50
great.
first dates. He shows up and you got to like, yeah. I'm like,
Memento Mori. Yeah.
I mean, again, I could be doing it wrong.
I think it is both. We are both doing it wrong because I know people who are like, oh yeah, the way you get it to work is 17 steps. And I'm like, oh, yeah,
All
I'm
you
not-
have to
definitely not taking 17
Right.
steps.
No, you got to spend
So
like
it-
6 to 7 hours on the setup for sure.
it's in that world of like, it is a skill to get them to do what you want them to do. And that I respect. I'm like, okay. And I think there are also people whose productivity experience is different than mine. I don't have that complicated of a system, so I don't think it lends itself well to automation yet. Whereas people who have a very complicated productivity system, like, are benefiting a lot because the agent can now do their complicated productivity thing.
And I will say, yeah, I think a lot of it depends on like how much you are already in bed with structured data in terms of like, if like where I found it useful is we don't have like a full CRM system or CRM, whatever the one that Salesforce is.
Yeah.
I always forget. We don't have a full CRM system, but we have we use ClickUp for CISO series. But like I can get, because a lot of the stuff, almost everything is there is structured. It's very easily to do CRM thingies with a scheduled agent task where I'm like, I've sent this email for a show every Wednesday. Like I just want it in my drafts every Wednesday morning. So it's like I could do that. Oh, I have this rundown that I need to do that's literally just plugging in people's titles and like some stock information we've already captured. Super easy to do that. Anything beyond that, I have not delved like deeper into with that.
Yeah,
In the more amorphous stuff.
I do think I could probably be doing, I think that, and I hate to even say these words out loud, like I'm thinking about the tasks that I pay a person like $1,000 a month to do. And I'm like, I actually do think that I could have AI auto generate your episode is live email.
Yeah,
with
that's
my
the kind of
social
stuff
links,
where it's
and
like,
even like update transcripts possibly on a web page. Like there's,
Yep. Yeah.
yep. And definitely create interview prep and definitely actually update my CRM. I've started using the Notion AI because all of my stuff is in Notion and that's pretty handy. Like I was like, hey,
Yeah.
can you just collect all of the emails of everyone I've ever had on the show as like one big mailing list and, comma separate them and deliver it to me, ready to send an email to everyone. And it was like, yep, here you go.
I think
I-
that's
I,
the
uh,
other thing is having it do things that you didn't think you had time to do, right? So you've never even hired someone or anything to
Right.
do them. Yeah.
Right. Because I would be like, I don't have time to train someone, or you still have
Or,
to
like,
train them.
it's
but-
this very specific we do this with analytics now where I'm like with like attendance for live events, right? Where I'm like, we have all these CSV files with attendance figures, but like I don't know really how to do anything in Excel with that kind of stuff. And so handing that off to be like, all right, how many of these people showed up to 2 events in the last like 2 years? What events, like, are there categories of events, that they like that's the stuff where I was like, I never would have time for this, but these are active questions that I have.
Right.
And that can kind of, that's like useful. They haven't really done anything for us yet.
Yeah.
I do have to get going as we are getting into this very meaty discussion. I will say I discovered the term tokenomics in relation to token usage the other day.
That's a good thing.
So that might need to go.
Well,
Right, the
yeah.
bullpen.
All right, I have to
Get
go
in there.
record Security You Should Know. Don't tune in live because it's recorded only.
Security,
Okay.
you should know.
You would have to hack
that
in to watch
your
it.
mama don't
Please don't.
like
Please don't. Dear God.
candy.
I don't need no man.